Hi guys, it's Jess from Honest Fiction and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag 2.0. Alright guys, so I have officially been on BookTube for a year. It is my anniversary and it's just absolute craziness. I started this as just like a fun hobby to do during quarantine when we were just all stuck at home, and I love it. I now spend almost every weekend filming and editing videos, and I've met so many awesome people from this community. I have some really good bookish friends that I talk to, and also just getting amazing book recommendations from all of you. I'm so thankful. So when I started my channel, I never did the Booktube Newbie Tag just because I was really nervous and I didn't want people actually watching my videos, but now I'm a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera. I think it's too late for me to do the Newbie Tag. However, there is the Newbie Tag 2.0, so I will be answering those questions today. And I am obviously not the original creator. I will leave the original creator link down below the original video, so if you want to check that out. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with my channel, I post new videos every Thursday and Sunday. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. You can also hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I post new bookish content. And you can also check out my Instagram. It is linked down in the description below. And with that being said, let's get into these tag questions. The first question is, what genre would you like to see talked about more on BookTube? So I think that if you Google a certain genre, you're gonna find it on BookTube. I feel like BookTube has expanded greatly since this question was created. There's really every genre you could think of. However, personally, I know there's some genres that when I talk about them on my channel, those videos don't do as well. For instance, a lot of contemporary. I really enjoy reading Frederick Bachman, but I really don't talk about him on my channel very often just because it doesn't get as many views. Also, historical fiction. I love historical fiction, historical lit, and those videos just do not do well. I feel like not as many people are going to BookTube to get reviews on them, so that is kind of a bummer. So those are two genres that I wish were just talked about a little bit more. Next question is, what is the best way to make friends on BookTube? So I feel like when I first started, I was the worst at this. So if there is a BookTuber or a channel that you really like, just commenting on those videos frequently will really help. I used to overthink everything I wrote. People would comment on my videos and I would take days to respond just because I was overanalyzing and like afraid to say the wrong thing. Now it's very easy. I think it's a very great way to make, a very easy way to make friends. Another way is also on Instagram. I am the worst when it comes to updating my Instagram. However, I am on there daily, just messaging people and talking to people about books, getting book recommendations. So Instagram is a great platform. I don't go on Twitter. I'm sure there's also a bookish community on there if that's something you enjoy. So really just social media and commenting on other BookTubers posts. What do you enjoy the most about making BookTube videos? Mostly just the whole creative outlet. I really like coming up with different video ideas, especially if I can come up with like a unique one. Also just making helpful videos. I like doing recaps and they actually tend to do the best on my channel. And I feel like they help some people out that don't feel like going and rereading an entire series. So yeah, just the whole creative aspect of BookTube. Next up is, what do you least look forward to when making BookTube videos? This is so easy. So definitely editing. I hate editing. I've actually gotten to the point where I try to do one takes or just make as little mistakes as possible. I've also become more okay with just like having random pauses and mistakes in my videos and not having them look perfect. Editing is just a pain in the butt. It takes all day. So I typically record 4 videos every other Saturday, and then that entire Saturday probably takes me like 3 hours, 2 hours even, just to record the videos. The rest of that Saturday is editing. It is tedious, it isn't fun. So yeah, I absolutely hate editing. What other videos other than tags, TBRs, and wrap-ups would you like to see more of? So this is kind of hard. I always do a tag, or I always do a TBR and a wrap-up every month. I just feel like they're an easy video to put out there talking about what I read. I really like when BookTubers make books that all have like some sort of list. Like Peace Love Books, I follow her, I love her. She mostly reads romance, but she always puts out videos that are like the best mafia romance, the best enemies to lovers, and stuff like that. I really enjoy those types of videos. My husband and I today are actually going to be recording a game, the first sentence challenge, so I'm very excited to do that. I also want to see just more challenge videos. I feel like they were very popular in early BookTube and we're not seeing them as much anymore, so I think they would be a fun thing to bring back. What advice would you give a booktuber who has just created their channel? So I think that if you are trying to grow your channel, the main thing is just be consistent. Try to put out a video at least every month, preferably every week. I know that's kind of tedious, but that's really what helps, I feel, grow your channel. Also, I have a very tiny BookTube channel, so don't take any of my advice too seriously. I think you should also just do what you enjoy, do what you love. Once you start reading books just because you feel you need to get books out there, this becomes a lot less fun. I was reading books, I believe, oh gosh, it was all the way when I first started my channel, probably almost a year ago. And I was reading a lot of high fantasy because I felt like I had to do it, and I wasn't enjoying it, and then I wasn't enjoying this hobby. So if you've noticed, my channel has gone from really just reading the books that I love, fantasy, ACOTAR, From Blood and Ash, all of those books, and romance, and I've made a lot of friends that enjoy reading the same stuff, which is why I wanted to create this channel. So yeah, I just don't think you should read books that you don't enjoy. Just do what you love. What are some quality or traits you look for when you're watching other booktubers? So this is kind of hard. I feel like every person brings like a new thing to the table. That's why I love BookTube. You get to see everyone's perspective and thoughts on like the same books. Not always the same books, but like one reviewer can absolutely love a book, another one can hate it, and you get to hear both of their perspectives. So I don't particularly look for certain traits. I do look for booktubers that read the same books that I enjoy, just so I can get recommendations. However, I've actually branched out. I was watching a couple, I'm getting ready for Camp Week and Ween, so I was watching a couple booktubers that primarily read horror and thrillers, and I got some great recommendations from them. So definitely branching out of your typical genre, I think, is a good idea. But yeah, I don't look for any particular traits when I'm looking at booktubers. What hobby besides reading and writing that people on BookTube might not realize you have? So I'm pretty transparent with my life. I don't have any like very secretive hobbies. I used to play competitive TCGs, trading card games. Lightseekers was one that I was obsessed with. Currently, my husband is still competitive with Magic the Gathering. I play more casually, although I was in a couple Mythic qualifiers that I did okay and not great. And currently we are playing, or I am playing Flesh and Blood. I'm trying to convince him to join me, and I'm hoping to make it to some sort of tournament soon. I feel like we haven't since the whole COVID hit. We used to go to Gen Con, and there's a group of people that we used to hang out with that I really miss, and I want to hang out with them again. So hopefully once all of this settles down, we'll be able to travel, go to more tournaments, more conventions, and yeah, I think that's the only other hobby I really have besides reading and writing. Alright guys, that's it for my Booktube Newbie Tag 2.0. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have subscribed to me, thank you guys so much, and even if you haven't, just thanks for watching. I said this already, but I post new videos every Thursday and Sunday, and if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. I will see you all next week. Bye!